everyone, welcome to my channel. I am the Hopeful Minimalist, and this channel is a safe space for handbag admiration. We love to talk all things handbags, our favorite retailers, handbag styles, brands, all of the above, and we talk about that without judgment. If that interests you, I invite you to subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss when I post videos, and please like this video if you enjoy watching. I hope you all are doing great. It feels like the time between my videos and me filming is just growing longer and longer week after week, just because of life, I guess. So I'm so happy to be back. I can't wait to interact with you all again. I really enjoy talking to each and every one of you. I hope you know that. So for today, there are a couple of things that I want to talk about. I do have a new bag to share with you today. No judgment, safe space. Remember, I'm just joking. So I want to talk about that new bag, where I got it from. I want to know if you all have experience shopping with this particular retailer. Before we get into the new bag, let me show you another beauty that is not new. This is my Coach Sammy. I took this bag for dinner last night, and I did post a picture on my community tab of this bag. But I wanted to mention her today because it's really a beautiful bag. It's in the color chalk, and it's in the smallest size that the Sammy comes in. The reason I wanted to highlight this bag today is because it's one of those petite style or size bags, but it holds a lot. Let me just show you. This bag is fully leather on the interior, which just sends me into a tizzy. I love that about a bag, but I'm able to fit so much in here, and that's really what I wanted to show you. So I have my mini pochette in there. I have a card holder, AirPods. I have an iPhone 12, which is just the regular size. I also have a mobile charger in this bag, which is the same size as this. And just to kind of be a little extra, I have an iPhone 7 in here too. I don't use this phone. I just wanted to show how much I could fit in here. I couldn't believe it. So this is how the inside of it looks. It's this beautiful tan colored leather. And this compartment's pretty big. It's wide, and the mouth of the bag is wide. And that's because of these leather tabs here that you can adjust. So you can pull them to make the bag tighter, and then you just clasp it like that. Or you can undo that and make the mouth of the bag wider. I love that. You're not going to lose this because it's sewn on to the front. And I mean, how awesome is that to be able to adjust the capacity of your bag? I think it's great. This is not a full-on review of this bag. I do have a review of this one. It's in a different color. So if you're interested in that bag or interested in that video, I will link it below for you. But I'm like a proud mom, and I just had to show that because lately, I don't know, lately so many bags have surprised me with how much I can really fit in them. And I just want to share that. Okay. So on to the main topic of the day, which is a new bag. Okay, so this is how I ended up here. I'm going to start from the beginning. To make a long story short, a lovely YouTuber that I follow by the name of Fierce and 50 Plus. Well, that is not her name. That is the name of her channel. I will link her channel below. Anyway, this lady posted a link to a retailer called Satire last week or the week before, and her link was specific to the YSL Lou small black on black, a beautiful bag. Her post and the price point made me very curious about what else they might have on this website. So I clicked the link. Lo and behold, it was like bag heaven. The prices were good. What I saw was a bag that I knew I loved, We're going back to the rationalization here, okay? I love the bag. I love how it works for me. Love it. So I knew that if it's a bag I already love and a colorway that I love as well, I mean, I just, you know, I bought it, basically. I've sold several bags though in the past month, so I will kind of touch on that later if I have time. But that's how I rationalized the purchase. I didn't have to shell out any extra money. This is it. I bought it from Satire, and part of what I'm talking about here is I want to solicit some feedback from you all about Satire and what your experience has been with them. I'm sorry, I know I said I wasn't going to drag this out, but I want to say this first. I did some research on Satire before I made the purchase, and honestly, I did read mixed reviews. However, okay, so I'm just going to be honest here. I did some digging on Satire before I bought this bag, because one lingering thought in my mind is always, and this has been when it comes to Forward, Italist, Farfetch, when retailers are able to offer these bags at a significant discount, it always makes you wonder, how are they able to do it? Why are they doing it? Are these knockoffs? Is there something wrong with them? Are these the rejects from the department store? You think about all of those things. And so I did some research on Cettire. Apparently, they are just one of those retailers that exist within the gray market. They're not selling copycat bags or things that are not authentic. It's just the gray market. Now, I cannot break down to you how and why they're able to sell at these prices and still make a profit. I think it does have something to do with where they are sourced from. For example, this bag was shipped from Italy, and I know the price differences there exist. So I've got to do a little bit more digging to understand the science behind it. But from my research, I gathered that they were a legitimate retailer. I did see some mixed reviews though when it comes to personal user submitted feedback. There were people that had bad experiences. There were people that had great experiences. So I just decided to try it out for myself and see how it goes. But I do want to know if you all have any experience with Satire. Please share your experiences in the comments. So here we go. It's Saint Laurent. Can you guess? It is the Lou camera bag, none other than the Lou camera bag. The bag that I have been gushing over lately and harping on. My last video was actually talking about this bag style and how I had traveled with it and I could fit so much in it. I love this bag, like I really do. I love it. This is like my favorite color palette. Like I'm naturally a neutral color lover, so this is right up my alley. This color is either Crema Soft or Blanc Vintage. They did not list the specific color on their website, but either way, I'm in love with it. This is the model that comes with the tassel and the back pocket. So my black one that I've shown a lot lately does not have a back pocket. This is definitely an improvement to this bag because you can like slip a phone in the back pocket rather than having to unzip the bag, you know, reach in, grabbing for a phone. And here I am with 3 phones right here and I can't even get my hands on one to demonstrate. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate with the big one. This is old. It's an iPhone 7, but it's still roughly the same size as a Max. There's no case on it, but look how easily that fit in there. And like, you can't even tell that it's there. So a case surely wouldn't make it bulge out much further than that. I think that is pretty awesome. Now, the older versions are still available. If you look on a department store website right now, you're still going to see these with the pockets and without the back pocket. So they're both still available at this point. I don't know when or how department stores will change out their inventory, but both styles are still available. Also on that note, I've heard that they will be discontinuing the tassel. I think that's kind of sad because I like the tassel on these, but I do think this is the last one that I'll be adding to my wardrobe. So, oh well. This is the reveal. I'm not going to do a full-on review because, I mean, I've talked about this bag probably ad nauseum to you guys, so I don't want to bore you talking about it. There's really not much new to report on it except the back pocket, and that's not even new at this point. This iteration has been available for some time now. I would say at least a year or longer. I love the bag. Love it so much. So nothing has changed when it comes to the strap. It's still not detachable and it is adjustable. And you can see that I've already added a D-ring to the tassel because I don't like how it slides up and down the chain. And I think they heard that feedback from a lot of us, and that's why they may be just doing away with the tassel. But this color is amazing to me. When my daughter asked me, "Mommy, what's your favorite color?" And I'm like, beige. She's like beige is not a color. It is a color and it's my color. I love neutrals and soft tones. To me, it's just what is most flattering for me, but I am in love with this style and with this color. And to kind of wrap up the conversation about this bag, I did want to give just a bit more insight on my experience with Satire. Like I said, I wasn't familiar with it before this purchase, still not. I mean, I've only purchased that one item, but I made the purchase and I think it was shipped about a week later. That was the only thing that kind of took a while. I wasn't sure why it was taking so long to process the order and get it shipped out. But once it shipped, it was a very quick arrival. They shipped with DHL, which is always usually fast for me in my experience. It came from Italy and it was at my doorstep in about 3 days. They shipped it in the dust bag and there was a clear plastic bag covering it. I did film unboxing it, so I may be able to pop a piece of that footage in here. The bag was not stuffed when I took it out of the box, and the strap was kind of just hanging out loose, like it was coming out of the dust bag. So I do think there could be some improvement with how they pack and ship bags for sure. I did not observe any damage to my bag though. I think it's absolutely perfect and beautiful, but you're shipping a bag, you know, abroad or from abroad, it could be packaged, you know, a bit better than that, just to ensure that nothing happens to it. Because of the mixed reviews that I read about Satire, I did get the bag authenticated. I used legit grails. I will link them below. My experience with them was a good experience. The thing that sets them apart for me is this. So I've used Pro Authenticators before. I have used Authenticate First before. I haven't had any poor experiences with either of them. The only thing is I will purchase the authentication service and then I'll get a result from them and it will just say authentic or real. And like, that's it. They don't provide you with the certificate of authenticity. You can purchase that from them, but it's like, it's not a part of like their base price. And for me, I'm just still like wondering, how do you know? Why are you saying that it's real? The thing that I value about Legit Grails is that they give you a full-on explanation of why they said what they said. So the result of this bag was authentic, and there was like a list of reasons why. The Legit Grails email, first of all, it had a certificate of authenticity attached to it. That was not an extra charge. It's like a document that you can download, and it's like embedded in the email. And then they give you reasons for the results. So the email said something like, congratulations, your item is authentic, and here are the reasons why we say it is authentic. The hardware engraving was found to be standard for this particular brand. The stitching was found to be uniform with, you know, what is standard for this brand. And I'm not quoting what the email said, I'm just trying to kind of sum it up. But that is why I appreciate the Legit Grails authentication, and I'm sure you can get this information and certificates, you know, at these other authenticators. But for me, it's like part of their service, just baseline. We look at your item, review it, we give you a result, and then we tell you why. My experience with Satire and Legit Grails, it was a positive one. So that's all I can say. I cannot say go shop at Satire and Legit Grails because I have, you know, a track record with them. I don't. It's just been this one experience, but it has been a positive one thus far. So I hope you find that information to be helpful. Let me know what's going on with you guys, how you're doing, what bags are you loving. Let me know everything in the comments, and I'll see you all in the next